Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. I want us to have this conversation. Coach Wilfred Asukwa, how are you doing? So a gentleman sent me this message, Buki Sote, how are you doing? And I want us to talk about this because praying today in church, we had our usual prayer meeting. And one of the things we're talking about was forgiveness. So I want us to use this as a case study. What would you do if you were this guy? Now, by the way, this is a true life story. I sent it to Ada. I screenshotted to Ada so Ada could see that it wasn't made up. It's actually a genuine story. The guy says, my name is blah, 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 blah. He says he's a big fan of the Free Nation. He had a girlfriend he's been dating since last year. He truly loved her and intended to marry her. He even told her he would marry her. They stay in separate cities in Nigeria. She's a medical doctor in one part of Nigeria, while he is working in finances somewhere else. He said he visited her this month while in her city, and he spent a few nights with her, and he noticed he did not get the full attention as usual. Even when they made love, he did not feel the passion as usual, so he suspected all wasn't well. He had her phone cloned and found out she has been cheating on him with a married medical consultant, and she has been cheating with this man since late last year. He said they both had intercourse in a hotel, in a car, and she even brought another girl for a 3 together. When he confronted her about it, she denied everything until he showed her the evidence. Now she's been crying, begging for another chance, wants to start all over again. When he remembers everything from the phone which he cloned, which you can call a cloned phone, a clone. It affects him mentally and emotionally. He trusted her with everything. He hid nothing from her. He even registered her in her company. He carried her along. Now, everything he tells her, she tells this man because he can see her messages. She told him every single thing about him. Now she's in tears, asking for another chance. I do not know what to do. I need help. So, let's talk about forgiveness. You see, I used to say this thing before, but when I know they hear word. A girl, you will meet a girl, and you ask the girl, a girl will tell you that if you go through my phone, it means you don't trust me. Show ya we my father. Where do I know your father from that I'm going to trust you? A big word like trust. It's easier. I can love at first sight, but I can't trust at first sight. Let's have this conversation because women have a way of you dangling the trust carrot in front of guys. Oh, I broke up with him because he's always checking up on me. I broke up with him because he doesn't trust me. Where is he supposed to trust you from? Why is he supposed to trust you? Now him be your papa. I'm asking you. Now him be your papa. So, guys, make una dey check phone. Make una dey check phone. Girls too, dey check phone. Unless the two of you have a relationship where the two of you are hiding things. You might be at, listen, another thing people don't understand is there are different levels in the relationship. You might be at level 4 and she's at level 1. Or she might be at level 8 and you at level 3. Don't expect too much. Someone says, oh boy, are you saying you don't trust taste buds? I've been with taste buds for a long time. When I first met her, I did not trust her and she did not trust me. Why are you trusting me? Why am I trusting you? Where do I know you from? No be check phone, this guy see wetin him see. If you no check phone, na so you go marry Bele Pao put for house. Bevo. Oh, Skolo. Now this guy won't carry put for house. Make una dey check phone. True trust is built over time. You cannot trust someone you've not walked with for at least 2 to 3 years. You meet someone in 1 year, trust never enter. Una never see anything. Listen, trust can come in different ramifications. You and this girl are working together in the same company. Let's start with the two of you are in university. You are a year ahead of her. It's easy to trust her because you be her boyfriend. Every day you go show up for a hostel, you go carry and go chop lunch, you go hang out with her friends. But the moment you leave, you graduate, and you go and start doing NYSC, her circumstance has changed. All of a sudden, this girl that has you all day, the moment you finish class, the first place you are going to is her hostel. Una go read together, una go chop together. Then all of a sudden now, she's not probably going to see you for 1 month. Once a month, you pop up in school and spend a weekend with her. Then the other once a month, she'll come and visit you where you are. The dynamics of that relationship don't change. The dynamics has changed. A simple fact, you graduated. Now you are going to youth corps. Many women come to youth corps to sow their wild oats, to come and play around. Your girl day school, all of a sudden, club party, they are going to want to carry her. How many of them are you going to tell her not to go to? How many of them are you going to fight her for attending? Before you know it, she go put head here, put head there, something will happen. Listen, a girl, no matter how trustworthy she's, a young girl in her early 20s, when guys they throw to, and you are not there, it doesn't mean she's a bad girl. It just means that she's a human being and her body is responding to the stimulus of money, of talk, of fine boy. So it's not when you've been with someone for like 5 years that you can say you trust them. You and her have moved separate ways. You've gone to NYSC. She stayed in school and remained faithful. Then she went for her own NYSC. That time you don't start to walk. Went for her NYSC, came out. She remained faithful. She started working. You started working. She remained faithful. Only then can you say you trust her. Girl, where you and I they date inside school. The two of you are date inside school. You never go do NYSC or travel abroad. Say you relocate abroad. You never experience the different dynamics of the relationship. You don't they jump, go they trust. You be mumu now. My ye, na be your name. Maya, my ga, my ye. Nine be your middle name. Women would never, they would rather buy than tell you say they cheat on you. But now so their brain they be. Now that's how they are wired. But I know women want to disagree with me, so let me even bring a couple of women here. Women, send me requests if you want to join. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I want to hear from you. Do you think if it's okay if your man checks up on you? As in just puts a call through to your office, and says, I used to have a guy that used to do that to his wife. One day, instead of calling her direct line, her mobile phone, he called landline in the office. Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. Oh my goodness, for the very first time in my life. Daddy Freeze. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this
Okay.
trust issue.
Oh yeah, I saw. Let me turn off this. Okay, I saw the message. I think relationship is actually complicated, but talking about checking phones, it's not all about checking phones at the Freeze. A guy that wants to cheat will cheat. A woman that wants to cheat will cheat. No matter how you tend to check the person's phone, right? Someone that wants to cheat will cheat. So it's not all about checking the phone. But Mara will say that, like you said, trust, building trust is the key, right? Someone asks you a question, did you trust your wife? You never trusted her. You never did. And
At the beginning, I didn't trust her. I grew to trust her.
You can't just trust is built.
Yes, you can't just trust somebody. I didn't trust her from the. Where do I know you from that I'm trusting you?
This thing doesn't work overnight, right? It doesn't work overnight. Matter, you have to put in work. You have to put in work. Before I can trust you, Daddy Freeze, you must have done so many things that I can trust you. It's not something you just wake up with, oh, this person I love, this person I have to trust this person. No, you are deceiving yourself. So, and secondly, Daddy Freeze, I'm sorry to say, it's not all about checking ladies' phone. Ladies cheat. Guys cheat. But we shouldn't deceive ourselves by thinking it's all about checking phones. It's not all about checking phones. Phone, yeah, it could be a lead for you to know, but necessarily not. Like, it could give you a clue, like this person is cheating. But my take is just, it's not all about checking phones, but just build trust.
Now, we also need to talk about different trust dimensions. That's a conversation that we also need to have. Different trust dimensions. You see, the fact that you trust a woman not to cheat does not mean you trust her with money. There's some people that you can trust them not to cheat. They will not cheat on you.
Yeah.
But if you give them 50K to hold, story go enter. So when we are talking about trust, trust is a very broad term. The fact that I trust you with money does not mean I trust you will not cheat. Or the fact that I trust that you will not cheat does not mean I trust you with money. Does not mean I trust. Some people gossip. So if you give them secret information, they will go and talk and put you in trouble. They will not cheat on you. They will not steal your money. They will not mismanage your funds. But their mouth no get cover. So you go tell them something, say this thing is secret. They will go outside, go talk am. So that's another type of trust. Trust they grade by grade. We've got somebody here. Yes, my brother, what do you want to say?
Okay, so my take on this phone, checking phone or not checking phone, is actually it's important to actually check your phone. It's just like saying because you trust somebody, because you have money in the bank, you feel like nothing can happen to it. So let's say you see a debit alert on your phone from the bank, but you didn't make any transaction, and you see that debit alert, and you just feel like, oh, I didn't make that transaction, so that debit alert is not for me. Usually, when you check phones, it's just from a place of being precautionary. And the truth is that for some people, the fact that they know that their spouse is checked their phone, it puts them on a check, because that's what openness does. Openness makes it very difficult for you to cheat. So, for example, in my relationship, my spouse and I we have our passwords. So when somebody is trying to play with me online, I know that my wife can see this thing. Oh. So I almost immediately end such conversations. So I don't know, I feel like if you are able to share your bodies with people, share your money with them, why will it be checking the phone or letting your partner have your phone? That's where you draw the line. And so I feel like by and large, people should actually let their spouses check their phone. You shouldn't even be that you're cloning the phone or trying to stealthily know what is happening on the phone. Let it be a grown norm in your relationship that my spouse can have access to my phone just as my spouse has access to every other thing that appertains to me. So basically, make people they check phone. If you not check phone on grounds of I trust them, I don't trust them. I don't know, Sha.
Okay.
What you
But
find out?
Daddy, okay, Daddy, please. You know, if you check very well, most of the relationships that are ending based on trust, both partners have access to each other's phones. Most of the relationships that maybe when you just discovered that your girlfriend is cheating on you, or you just discovered that your boyfriend is cheating on you, you find out when you go to maybe ask deep questions, they will tell you, but I have access to this lady's phones, right? She doesn't lock her phone. She gave her phone to me. I can check whatever I want to check. But she's still cheating. You get, she's still cheating. So me, I personally, I feel cheating in a relationship is a choice. Is a choice. Cheating in a relationship tells who you are. Matter if you want to cheat, a guy can give you everything, but you still want to cheat. A lady can give a guy everything, but he still want to cheat. Most men, they've got the beautiful, nicest women in their housing, but they still want to cheat. So it's a personal choice. But you having access to your wife phone, it's okay. I have no issues with it. It's fine. But you thinking that having access to his or her phone would prevent cheating, it's a blatant lie. It will never work.
So the truth is, it doesn't completely solve the problem. I'm just saying that it is one of the measures you can take. If person don't give you access to in phone or phone as a spouse, just know that there is most likely something that you people are hiding from each other. All these people
That's not true.
I don't want you to
That's
check.
not.
I want you to check my phone. Except the person maybe not your spouse, or maybe the relationship is not sweet.
So, my dear lady, does your boyfriend have access to your phone?
If he wants to check, it's fine. There. I can leave my phone with you. I don't lock my phone, apart from, most times, these Android phones now, sometimes you just need to just lock it. Like, there's a way you can lock it, not like there's a password, right? You just lock the phone. If you want to, I leave my phone. If you want to check, it's okay. I don't care.
Okay, so that's it. And on this babe matter, the guy just dead, I feel like it's a dead cause. It's like he's trying to say there's nothing he can do about it. The fact that that's my touch. Make him just feel big. Don't go back.
Hello.
All right, bro. Thank you very much. Where you are is a bit noisy. God bless you, Taiwo. Thank you so much for that. So, okay, what are your thoughts, my sister?
On the cheating or checking our phone.
All of them.
Okay, that the fees. I think privacy is the best because this cheating of a thing, to me, like it's like everyday food for everybody. Make and cheat, make and cheat. But there are some men that doesn't like cheating. But all of them, men now. But I prefer everybody should just stay on their own. But somebody like me, even if I should marry today, I know that it's not an easy something, but I will try not to go because there's no how I will enter my husband's phone or my boyfriend's phone without seeing something that will provoke me.
So I'm just picking your thoughts. What are your thoughts?
Somebody calling baby or him calling that the person baby. So I must get angry. So for me to avoid heartbreak, I won't go on your phone. You do not touch on my phone. Not that we are hiding anything. Me, am I not hiding anything? But for the fact that let's just respect each other's privacy. Because I know that man must surely work. You understand? Whether my husband or boyfriend, only me no fit chop and finish. But just give me my respect. But checking my boyfriend's phone or my husband's phone is something I cannot do because I've had the experience of it. When I was in school, my ex-boyfriend, everyday problem, everyday fight, checking my phone and all that. Uh, at a point I was like, this doesn't make sense. But at the time, I began to notice that it's even better that everybody should just stay on their own. Don't check my phone. I won't check your phone. If my guy now his phone rings, me, I know they took idea. Wait till I want see. So I think it's better. Some people might be hiding their phone. That does not mean they have something fishing, but they don't just want to have their privacy. You just give it to them. I have this mind that men are polygamous in nature, more as in men, not really all of them. Oh. So if a man choose not to cheat, it's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice.
That is free.
Yes.
And God.
Let me hear the last lady.
My mom told me, hi. If not that my dad passed, my parents were going for like 40 years in marriage. So my mom always said that what you don't know will not kill you. You see, this our generation. My mother said something some time ago, Ure, this generation that she prays that we get it right. We young ladies now, when we have access to a married man's phone, we are the one now that can even text the man. Well, now you know that he's married. Same thing goes to the women also. So you checking phones, most times they get some disturbing messages from people that they don't even know.
All right, final talk. Let me allow the other lady that came here.
My own opinion is just that these days marriage, I don't see them as marriage anymore.
Thank you.
I don't see them as marriage anymore. There's something that the priest said.
Have you ever tried King?
On his life, he said his phone. His wife had the password of his phone. His wife's phone has. There's one thing they call emergency. There was emergency that come at any time. It happened to me and my uncle. Emergency come. We don't even the wife don't get access to the account. You don't know the PIN number of the ATM. Now emergency come. We need to withdraw money. My uncle was sick, dying for liver problem with money. We family, we don't contribute one way we contribute to him. He get money. Oh, no access because the man is there. He cannot even talk. But the wife doesn't even have access to the ATM. Let's talk of the bank. What did they have to do? You understand? So, I know they talk about boyfriend because boyfriend, I know they talk about because I don't see all those ones like relationship. boyfriend, girlfriend, no. When you both of you agree say una wan marry, una don tire for street, that's number one. You don't say, na this person I want, na this person I want. If you wan call a spade, you call a spade a spade. If I marry, there's no point of me locking my phone. What am I locking my phone for?
But sister, in a situation that your husband, sister, sorry to cut you short. In a situation that your husband is locking his phone, what will you do?
My
Yeah,
dear,
you-
it's
it
part
is
of the
true.
courtship. When you are dating a man, you want to get married, ask the person, ask question.
Okay.
Some people go just jump into marriage, ask question, even to the extent of accounts. Are we doing joint accounts or not? Will you have savings account or not? Will you have your own personal? All those are valid questions you need to ask.
You know, most times, in this our generation, we don't ask questions. But what I'm saying, that some men that
See
does
our
not
age now,
allow
our
that.
generation now. If you want to see in a real marriage, that the fit is into a real marriage, which I they see in wife and in every time. Ask that the fit,
Yes,
that
and
the
it-
fit,
it-
you don't touch her before. You know they lock your phone. That the fit know they lock her phone. Even though they lock, a wife gets PIN number, get access to it. I don't get where you talk about.
It's
It's
a
marriage.
mutual understanding. It's a mutual understanding.
All right, guys. This was meant to be a short topic. This was meant to be a short topic, guys.
But some people didn't know what they want. But saying the right thing to do, both of you should to know each other PIN card, password, everything. Marriage, when both of you come now one. But our generation now, they
But you know that it breaks marriage. Sister, I'm not yet married, but I've had a lot of experience.
All right, guys. Let me close the day. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies. Lovely hosting you. And I want to say a few things. Thank you, Pretty Kate. So here are my thoughts. Yeah. I don't see how you can be in a marriage and not share phone numbers, emails, passwords, ATM pins. I know my wife's bank account. I know how much she has there. Does not mean I will go there to take money. Same thing with her. She knows how much I have, because once you don't they notice, say you get woman where if she see money for your hand, she go begin they make demand. You go they hide money from her. So when we talk about trust is not just, you can't just say you trust someone. I can trust my father with certain things. I wouldn't trust my father with certain things. Same thing with my mom. There are some people you can trust with money. There are some people you trust that will not cheat on you. There are some people you can trust with information. There are some people that will not cheat on you, will not steal your money, but you can't trust them with information because their mouth they run. There are some people you can't trust with money. You love them, you trust them with information, but if they see money, I used to have a friend that used to lock his phone. And I asked him one day, I said, why do you lock your phone? He said, now so his wife go open him phone, see bank alert, begin they ask him for the money. So he begin lock phone for him. He know they cheat, he doesn't have anything, but he just cannot trust. And I understand what that is. I remember being in a relationship once and my partner was stealing my money, and it affected me psychologically, because even when I started living with taste buds, if I misplace money, I put money somewhere, I go in, they say, who thief my money, who thief my money? They've done it to me so they even go wire money come out from my ATM. I wanted to run mad. But you see, there are some people who are wired like that. You can't trust them. Some people you can't trust them with money, you can't trust them with information, and you can't trust them with not to cheat on you. Those are the worst. They are just not trustworthy. Now, when it comes to you, if you are not open, because you are not open because you believe the person is not going to be open, you are setting yourself up for the future. Openness in a relationship is very important. Many people like the idea of being married, but they don't want to submit to the stress and the sacrifice that marriage involves. That is why we end up where we end up in the society today, with all sorts of issues. So here are my thoughts. If truly you want to be married, if truly you want to be in a relationship, you have to be prepared to sacrifice. You have to be prepared to work together. You have to be prepared to respect boundaries. But you see, trust. I want you all to know. Anybody that tells you, you don't trust me, you don't trust me, and you've not been with that person for 2 years, run away from such people. They are dangerous. Trust is earned. It's not automatic. It is not your right. It is earned. If you are not ready to earn trust, do not go into a relationship with someone. And if you're not ready to sacrifice things so that your trust you can get, you can't just tell someone that, why don't you trust me? I've told somebody tell you, I've told you he's just my friend. There's nothing between us. But you have the right to have your doubts. And the moment you have your doubts, they say, that means you don't trust me. Then one day down the line, you clone their phone, like it happened in you. The girl told him that she was breaking up with him because he did not trust her, because he was suspecting that she was sleeping with one guy, only for him to find out that she was actually sleeping with the guy. So trust is not automatic, it is earned. Take care, God bless. I'm coming back later on tonight, and we're going to be talking about a guy who brought his wife from Nigeria abroad, sent her to nursing school, and the wife chased him out of their home. That and more when we come back later on tonight. Take care and God bless.